Hello, my Vibe Tribe. Welcome back to the Daily Vibe. Happy Aloha Friday. I'm going to use a different deck today. It's called the Healing with the Fairies deck. It is such a pretty deck. I absolutely love it. Again, they are oracle cards, but just look at how pretty they are. They're just colorful and vibrant and just super alive. I felt drawn to do an oracle card today. But also, with the affirmators deck, I'm going to give this one last big shuffle, because I shuffled both decks this morning. And then I'm just going to do each card from the top. So, let's see here. Today's no caffeine this morning before my thing, so la-la, I'm actually speaking at a normal pace. This is a good one. Trust. I love the bear on the tightrope. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but he has a little mouse. So, that's kind of funny. I thought the mouse was blindfolded, but it's not. So, trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. I really love these cards. A defensive wiener. Should I say that the next time someone gets defensive? Don't be a defensive wiener. I'm kidding. Peace, love, unity, positivity, all that good stuff. I love this card. Remember that you will go in the comments when we're done. So just remember, today is July 17th, 2020. And I don't know when we're going to see this next card because I believe there's 55 of them. So probably not until September. So remember that. The trust card. And hi, Donna. So I really do like the trust card, and I'll read it one more time. It says, I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. So don't be a wiener, just trust. Next card, I've already shuffled these. Aren't they pretty? I've already shuffled these. Again, these are the Healing with the Fairies deck. So let's just get right to it. Higher consciousness. That can mean a lot of things, but if you really kind of think about it, it goes with the trust card, because it's asking you basically to trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your spidey instincts, your little voice inside your head. Your higher consciousness is basically, if you're into chakras, it's your crown chakra. It's telling you to open it up and trust it and open yourself to wonderful things and great things, and just be a part of this world instead of constantly pushing it away and ignoring it. I am very good at not following my higher consciousness. That is like a gift of mine. That is my superpower sometimes. But over the course of the last few weeks, I've been getting better at it, and I have to tell you, the mindset, it really changes. It really does. Oh yeah, I just saw your comment, Donna. This is a really pretty deck. I was just showing earlier this card, so I'll show it again, just because the colors are so vibrant. I mean, you switch it or you just swoosh it out like this, and it's like a big rainbow. So, just happiness all around. You can't help but look at the card and feel happy. Of course, I picked the darkest card of the deck, but, again, I will put these in the comments. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's a very pretty higher consciousness in there. And there's the gardener. I love the gardener. He I don't know him personally, but that guy is a beast. He does all of this all by himself. The property manager just hired him, I believe, and he's amazing. He just goes for it, and it's actually not that hot outside, but the last time he was here it was like almost 100 degrees, and he's working alone, so shout out to that guy. But as far as the higher consciousness goes, hi Michelle, good morning baby bear. Just you know what, I'm gonna read it from the book this time, because I am literally stumbling over my words trying to explain this, because like I said, I too struggle with following my higher consciousness. So the card meaning, you're receiving guidance from your true self, your higher consciousness, which is one with divine universal wisdom. You are listening to love rather than fear, which kind of goes with what I said at the beginning of just following your spidey instincts. Make listening to your inner self your superpower. Trust. Open up that crown chakra if you're into chakras. Open up your heart, open up your mind to just different things and to new experiences. This card is a validation that your recent feelings, thoughts, dreams, and aspirations are coming from spirit. You have been asking for divine guidance, and your higher self has answered your prayers. Your spiritual path has helped you hear this voice because you've taken the time to listen. Perhaps you've begun a meditation or yoga practice, and this has helped you quiet your mind. Or maybe you put your foot down to the universe and have adamantly decided to improve your life. I mentioned the other day that I started a Reiki 1 course. Now, I have to tell you, I have 2 other Reiki 1 courses that are literally sitting in my queue. But this one that Donna runs, it really kind of spoke to me on a different level. And, I think it's because you don't feel like you're being taught at, you feel like you're being worked with. And it makes it easier to learn. So now I know when I go back to those other classes, I will probably look at them a little bit differently because I already have the experience from this one. So it's not yoga, and I do meditate from time to time, but it's helped me channel my positivity, and it's helped me channel my energy towards more positive thinking and creative things. I mean, we're all human. That's why I told you guys about the Reiki principles the other day about just for today, because I still lose my shit, but not as bad as I used to. So there you go. I mean, it's really not that bad, but everybody has their moments. So anyways, whichever route you've taken is working very well. Now the fairies ask you to keep having conversations with your higher consciousness. This will involve carving out time away from noise and stress. You may need to take frequent nature walks, join a spiritual support group, or go on a retreat. By quieting your life and your mind, the voice of your higher consciousness becomes increasingly loud and clear. It guides you perfectly through all areas of your life. And the affirmation is, I easily hear and understand the inner voice of spirit. Don't get hung up on the fairy thing. Okay? And by that, I mean, a lot of people will sit there and go, oh, she's talking about fairies, talking about the woo-woo and all this other stuff. Some people look at them as nature angels. Whether you believe in them or not, whether you want to believe in them or not, it's not so much about what the card is using as an example. It's basically telling you, listen to yourself. Yourself wants you to get out there in nature. Yourself wants you to help you do positive things for yourself. Yourself and your little internal workings want you to go out there and be happy. So, I think that's, again, trust. This bear is walking across an ocean of sharks on a tightrope with a mouse unbalancing her stick. I'm assuming it's a her because it's a one piece, but it could be a him. Who knows? Whoever you want it to be, it can be. It can be you. If you want to be the bear that's blindfolded walking across an ocean on a tightrope with a mouse on your stick. To each their own. I am not going to do this because that's just scary. But, and I do trust, but I don't trust my balance. So, me and my balance, we're not friends. Superpower, again, falling. So, yeah, I think that I don't pay attention, so I trip over everything. But anyways, trust, and of course the other card of higher consciousness. But again, don't get hung up on mythological creatures. If you want to believe in them, I think that's great. If you don't believe in them, take the message and run, because that's what the message is all about. So higher consciousness, following it, and trusting it, okay? Because really, as much as I joked about the sharks and the tightrope and everything, that's funny, Donna. Okay, so Donna just told me that her superpower is falling too, so this is why we're friends. Because clumsiness is our middle name. But trust your higher consciousness. Go forth and just, take the day. I mean, I came on kind of late today, but take the day, or tomorrow if it's later, because Donna is on another continent. But take tomorrow and see, how much of yourself you can trust. Use your instincts to get yourself through the day. I guarantee you it works, because I have done this, and I mean, when you start trusting yourself, it is this really, really great feeling because you're like, why didn't I start doing this a long time ago? So anyways, I can see my shirt. This is my Captain Marvel shirt. This is Goose the cat, who's a flurkin. If you've seen the movie, great. If you haven't, go watch it so you can find out what a flurkin is. And I'm not going to spell it for you either, so you'll have to figure out what a flurkin is yourself. But anyways, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else. I have a touch of a headache, so I'm kind of like battling against myself here. But, oh, I'm glad it came on later too, Michelle. I'm sorry. I know I try to do them early so I don't forget, and sometimes I end up getting stuff done later in my day because it's too humid in the morning. But anyways, that's what you gotta love about my live vibes, is because I just go anywhere on these. They are like a tiny adventure in the morning or in the afternoon or evening, wherever you're at. So anyways, that must be my favorite word today. Anyways, remember, trust your higher consciousness. I'll put these in the comments. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, and just so I make a point, I don't do these on Sunday. And the only reason I don't do these on Sunday is because I have no reason. I think because I just don't feel like it. So, but I will say this Sunday I'm actually traveling out of town to go visit with some of my cousins. So, social distancing will be had, masks will be worn. I really think it's going to be great for my mental health, to hang out with people that I love and I haven't seen in a long time, and my cousins are a hoot, so I am looking forward to that immensely. But, sending good vibes out to everybody. Have a wonderful day, and again, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. If I can turn this off, I will see you tomorrow.